I understand the whole mentality of like it takes a village and people really want to help new parents. But at the same time, I think it's so important to give yourself that time as well to establish yourself as a new family and as a new unit. And we really felt like, okay, that's super important for us to do as well. Like just to figure out our own rhythms, which you can't always do when you've got in-laws left, right, and center, like coming into your house. So I think we did communicate like, hey, like, I think we even had like a period where we were like, okay, cool, for this time, like, you know, we're not open to guests. People kind of ignored that. But
you know yourself.
You can, and I think it's really important with the whole communicating boundaries is to realize that, like, first to have grace with people, right? Because there is a new baby, it's exciting. That child does mean something to them as well. And it's not like these boundaries are going to be forever. You have different boundaries for different seasons. But I remember, you know, in that first, especially those first couple of weeks, of me becoming a new mum, like my hormones completely being like all over the place and trying to shift. Because you have to think about it, your body literally spends 9 months trying to, you know, your hormones completely change to sustain life. And then your hormones change again to create food, milk for that baby. And then your hormones change again to register that you don't have a baby inside you. It's so much change. So I knew that like I kind of needed that like space, that almost like privacy to kind of like be in like a bit of a messy stage without loads of people coming in and out. And also like figuring out breastfeeding as well. Like in those early days, like you really just want to take your time figuring it out because you're learning how to do it for the first time. Your baby's learning how to do it. And I remember there was one time where we had a couple of family members drop by unexpectedly. They didn't call, they didn't text. And I understand their perspective. They were just kind of like here to help. And it was awkward, but I remember I had to have a conversation. I said, I really appreciate you guys coming over, but
not today.
It's not what I need right now. Like I need to be home with my husband, with my baby. And that's just what I need. So I'd really appreciate it if you could come back a different day and call ahead. And it's difficult to do that, right? And I think especially when you're a new parent, a lot of people try and make you feel like they know better than you, but you know what you need. Especially like I'm such a firm believer, like especially as like a mother, like your instinct kicks in and it's just a matter of you like almost like figuring out how to listen to your instincts and your intuition. So don't let people tell you like, oh no, you need to have this person and you need to have your mother-in-law and this person around. Like trust yourself too and know that like you don't have to accept every bit of help that's available. You get to pick what help feels good for you and what help feels good for you. So I think that communicating those boundaries is really important in the early days.
Yeah, for sure. And I think with us also, I guess having a public platform, so we shared obviously the news that we were expecting a baby, and so when that information became public, because we do have an audience,
right,
again people were excited and people wanted to know a lot of details about the pregnancy, and that can feel a bit pressured as well. I mean, they're not your immediate family, but when people keep asking questions about, you know, the appointment, you know, is the baby healthy, all of these things, you can kind of feel a bit obliged to share something.
Right, more than you're comfortable.
Yeah, more than you're comfortable. And I think it's something that we kind of had to really wrestle again, because, like there are our audience, there are people that we value and there are people that have been for us for such a long time. So it's kind of fighting that urge. Okay, I just need to give them something even before I'm ready. And so that was a big thing as well. And I think also on that point of, you know, it takes a village. Like, you know, our village is not just our family, but it's also, you know, 200,000 subscribers.
Right.
And within that, you'll see comments like, you know, hey, I'm a mom of 4 kids, you know.
Right, they'll always start with a statement that qualifies.
They start with their qualifications.
Yeah, it's like if they want to tell you about, oh, your child's gross motor skills. I'm a mum of 4 and a grandma of 15. I also studied as a physical therapist and I also myself have a program for kids, like this big long qualification statement that tells me why I should pay attention to what you're saying about my kid that you do not know, by the way.
it's mad because they'll say, they'll give you tips from that place of authority,
right?
And again, that I feel like that can create a lot of pressure, especially for a mom. It's like a different kind of mom guilt because you feel like, okay, the authority has spoken.
Yeah, now
but I want to
feel
do it
bad
a
for
different
not
way.
listening.
So am I wrong for that?
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's
for
so
sure.
true.